Blessings and welcome to all of amazing Aquarian energies out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. This is your monthly teen tarot reading, whether you have your sun, moon, or rising sign in Aquarius. So Aquarius, I wanted to start off with a karmic connection to maybe a situation that may be happening this month for you. And you did receive the Key of Keys card, and it is all about something karmically happening for you. And I feel this is a strong connection with self, with you, and what you have been putting in to all your hard work. And I will read out of the Akashic Tarot. This is a very karmic tarot deck, connecting to the Akashic records, you choosing to do something at a certain time. And I do feel right now you are charging into your own castle. You are looking for what you need to fulfill that last key that you need to be able to be free. And I do feel, you have a lot going on in your ninth and 10th house. And so this is the 10th house is your career. It's, what you're manifesting. And I do feel you've got a lot going on in your ninth house at the beginning, and then a lot of things happening at the end of the month in your 10th house, where your sun goes into the 10th house. Right now it's in the ninth house, and then it'll go to the 10th house. So I just feel it's like you're growing into something that you've been waiting to do, and it's almost here, and it's through your power, your strength, and having a lot of stuff going on with your ninth and 10th house. It's your belief, it's your faith to be strong enough to fulfill your desires. I feel it goes from the ninth house to your 10th house. And I also pulled some astrology cards for you. You also have Uranus in your fourth house, okay? And Uranus is, of course, unexpected things happening in the area of maybe your fourth house. So you also have a full moon at the end of the month in the fourth house on October 24th. And you did receive the fourth house card and the Cancer card. So I really feel there's going to be something that you're going to have to pay attention to. Maybe you're going to have to sacrifice. Maybe there's some confusion around family and home, because you do have the Neptune card here, and that is about getting through some type of confusion, maybe having to sacrifice something. Maybe it's because your career is just exploding and going to be on fire, that there'll be some confusion about feelings, about home. Maybe you're going to have to make some decisions about maybe leaving your home, maybe traveling more, or having to move. But I do feel there's going to be feelings and connections to home and family, especially with that full moon at the end of the month with Uranus. It may be an unexpected move because of your career. It could be an unexpected change in the family situation. But you're definitely going to go through some type of feelings with family, with home, with security, and what you need to do about with that. So, the fourth house is definitely a very karmic house too. So you're going to have to pay attention to definitely what's happening around you in your environment, especially in your home and your family, and what that has to deal with this month. Because I do feel there's something coming from the universe, coming from the ninth house, very spiritual, because your sun's there, Mercury's there right now, and Venus is there. And then Venus will, Venus is in your 10th house. It will go back into your ninth house. So, there's going to be a lot of reflection and inner thoughts about what you want maybe in your career, what you need to do to, see the big picture of what your career is to look like. And by the end of the month, I do feel you're going to understand clearly what the King of Keys is trying to guide you towards. So let's read what the King of Keys has to say to you before we start your reading here. And let me just find the page here. Okay, glasses on. Here you go. So the King of Keys. The King of Keys rides a splendid horse. I want you to see this while I read. There you go. Towards a great castle in the distance. He is happy and at ease as he travels home. This is an entrepreneurial man with civil or commercial authority. He is confident, astute, and perhaps overly focused on his work or career. Though he can be very thoughtful and helpful to you in business or financial matters, he is often more goal-oriented than people-oriented. Keep this in mind if this man turns out to be a love interest for you or another. So that's why I feel maybe you've been focusing so much on your career. Maybe that's something that you're going to have to look at the end of the month, of how you balance that your career and your family. But whether the King of Keys represents you or another, be on the lookout for a major promotion, a heightening of income, or a furthering of your career achievements. Careers in finance, real estate, and business are typical for the King of Keys, but management in any industry can be forthcoming. This may also be a good time for self-employment and business expansion for you or a man in your life. Wow, this is amazing. So that is really connecting to your 10th house. It's like you're going to receive all the hard work that you've been working on, the promotion, the advancement, self-employment, you reaching your goals and seeing that your castle is in reach. You're almost there, Aquarius. And so I do feel that is going to be important for you to figure out how to balance out your career and your family, your feelings. Maybe your family has been feeling a little left out because you've been working so hard on having, a better career time. So let's look at the beginning of the month here to see, Aquarius, where your self position is looking at heartache and loss. So the Three of Swords. So yeah, there'll be something happening, maybe in family and home, and maybe there is some heartache, some type of loss, something that you have to pay attention to. Maybe you are leaving a relationship, leaving a situation because for a better environment, and maybe that's what it is. I feel there's something that you're going to have to be aware of. There's something that you're feeling right at the beginning of the month that at the end of the month regarding family, you're going to have to do something about it. You're going to have to make some type of changes for a better environment. So whatever this heartache and loss is, and I feel it has to do with family, with love, with security, with home, with what you want to do, there seems to be something that you're going to have to pay attention to at the beginning to make some decisions by the end of the month here. There's definitely some confusion in what you're feeling right now in family and home. And so it's going to be important. As Venus goes retrograde back into the ninth house, connect to, the ninth house is our spiritual power, the strength of the divine, and really reach out to your angels and guides for help. And of course, if you ever need some guidance and understanding about what's happening, please reach out to me also. Um, let's look at the middle of the month for you. Awareness. This is the connection to the magician card. You being very aware of how magical you are. You are very powerful right now. You also have Mars in the first house, and you are seeing that there's like these visions coming through. Of course, you're the most, uh, visionary of all. Your thoughts, your mind, your visions. It's like something lights up on your crown chakra, and you have to listen to it. You have to be aware of what is being given to you and downloaded to you. You're a wise wizard. You have many lifetimes. I feel you Aquarius energies of being so different and being able to create in such a powerful way that's very different and unusual for most of us. So be aware there's something you have to cut and clear. There is some type of ending to begin something. So you're being very aware of what's happening at the beginning of the month regarding heartache and loss, regarding something that you do have to change in your environment. So you are listening and understanding that, especially with the magician, if you have to cut out something in your work, maybe you're going to leave a situation at work to go on your own. Maybe you're going to start your own business. Maybe this is what you're being very aware of, being downloaded that the universe is saying you have learned everything you need in the ninth house here with the sun there and Mercury, and then as it moves into the 10th house, the sun and Mercury and Venus, and what else is in there? Jupiter, of course. Jupiter is in your 10th house, sending you blessings. It's like, wow, wait until the end of the month, and you're going to see all your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. This is why I feel you're going to have to focus at the end of the month to family. There's something that you need to be aware of, something that you have to start to focus on because of so much focus that you've been putting on your career and your faith. Um, and it be cutting out a situation relationship also to further your career, to go in a different direction. But it's really going to be up to you, of course, to tap into that material and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, this is the Six of Pentacles. This is about you receiving some type of offer, something that's is really going to grow your prosperity. It's a very great deal. And that's what it says on here: material and spiritual prosperity. It's through you connecting more to your faith with the ninth house. The ninth house is your faith, and growing spiritually to believe in what you want to create, what you need to be aware of, what you need to cut out. You're standing up in your castle now. It's like you finally reach your kingdom, right? And you can rest and you can look over your vast empire, your kingdom, and say, yeah, I did all this. I made it happen. I realized my dreams. And now I can have the balance that I want. Now I need to figure out definitely not just material and spiritual, but how do you connect that with your family, the external plane. And so that's what I feel at the end of the month. Focus on all those beautiful blessings that you're receiving on the material side, but connect more definitely deeper to your spiritual sense of what makes you happy in your feelings in your family and your home. So that's going to be an important focus by the end of the month here. Let me pull one more card and then we'll go into your love energy. Yeah, spiritual growth. It's very important to know that all this prosperity, all this blessings that you're receiving with Jupiter being your 10th house now, with all this energy going into your 10th house, you know, it's about balance and that connection to the ninth house that you had been in for most of the month. Uh, you know, tap into your faith, tap into what you need to do, to be aware of, to make things right all around for you, Aquarius. But wow, no joke. I just know that you Aquarius energies have been really working hard on your finances, your career, and you're almost there. It looks like your kingdom is just right around the corner, and it's looking like you have been very aware of your visions and your insight. But there is some type of sacrifice. There is going to be, and that's what it says with Neptune on here. There will be a sacrifice. There will be you know, a loss because of what you know you have to do. But it brings you to a better environment. It brings you to changes. Um, this is the romance card for both male and female energies, recognition and reward. So this is also the Three of Pentacles. So it's working hard on relationships, working hard on your partnerships, working hard on your family dynamic. But yeah, I feel that you know, through all the recognition and rewards you're going to get, it's really important to build the relationship that you have in love too. Make sure that you take time to build the love that you have for someone. And at the end of the month, I do feel you'll be very aware of what you need to do to recognize and to reward the one that you love also, because they're part of that wonderful connection of you rising to the top, right? Your family has been there to help you, and they deserve that joy with you too. So let's look at the female energies first in love here and see. Whoops. Well, let me pull up those two cards that fell down, and those are the two I'm actually going to give you. Oh, three cards. Nope, two cards. Nope, three cards. So you get three cards that flew out, Aquarius females. So let's see what that's all about. Um, Yeah, so suffering silence. So some of you have been suffering silence. This is Nine of Swords. So I'm going back to this heartache and loss. There's something that I feel you female Aquarius energies are choosing some changes. Choosing some changes. Look at this. I feel you've been suppressing something that you know that you need to change. And you're definitely looking out and realizing that there's so much more out there, more that you need to think about. And I feel you are suffering in silence, suffering about making some changes because of this heartache. So you're going to have to choose wisely. The Seven of Cups is there about you, what you want for your emotions. What are you feeling? Again, going back to Cancer and the fourth house, I feel by the end of the month, you're going to understand maybe this is about a situation about you leaving a relationship, you know, a family situation, you know, where you have children and you have to figure out how, you know, what you're going to choose. And it's important to know that through love, look at the Ace of Cups, love begins. Love begins by choosing wisely and not allowing yourself to suffer in silence. Um, so yeah, and it could be that you have been working so hard, of course, that you haven't been able to find love, connect to love. And you know, this is just a beautiful time that I feel a lot of you can open your heart to love. And something with that Uranus and the full moon at the end will give you some type of understanding about what you need to do to balance out that. Let's look at the male energies, Aquarius. and see what that's all about. So understand through suffering, understand that you're going to have to make some decisions when Venus is in retrograde in your ninth house. Again, connecting to the higher power, allowing the energy to flow within you and be aware of what you need to do, and be able to choose so that you can have a deeper connection to love, more love to fulfill you. And that's what I do feel you really want. So, male energies here. Well, you get your firm foundation and sacrifice. Yeah, you've had to sacrifice. You've had to look at your relationships in a different way. You've had to sacrifice a lot to get where you are at now, and it's giving you a firm foundation. And so I feel a lot of you male Aquarius energies. It's taken you a long time to be fulfilled in love or really focus on love. But I feel by the end of the month, again, this is connection to the fourth house from foundation. Those who are in a relationship, it's important to strengthen that, to reward the relationship, to recognize that the other. I feel some of you, especially female energies, I feel this be about you walking away from a relationship, walking away because you're not getting what you need. You've been working hard, maybe there's a few other energies out there. Maybe there's someone else who's been coming into your vibration, and that's what Venus retrograde does. Makes us think about our relationships, thinks about maybe there's a past love that's coming in, someone that be far away from you, with the ninth house that you have been contemplating about whether or not you want to. Maybe that's what it is there be someone far away that you're thinking about, whether or not you should move in this direction. Should you, unexpectedly leave your family and home to be in this love? And that's why I feel you have to be choosing wisely. And but if you want love, sometimes you have to do things unexpectedly, do things to be aware. And that's what the one is. I feel there's something magical. There's something you have to end, Aquarius, to begin something to be aware of. And know that you have all the resources. Know that if you change something that you're aware of, whether it has to do with love, moving for love, moving because of your career, you have all the resources. It's really important to cut out the past, cut out what is no longer serving you so you can move into a new direction. Um, yeah, so let's look at your work energy. Oh, let's look at a romance angel card here. So, and then we'll look at your work energy. Flirt. Yeah, so flirt. So you single ones, maybe, like I said, if you've been working too hard, it's time for you to get out and flirt. Have a good time. And enjoy yourself there because with the three of Pentacles, it'd be that if you get maybe someone at work too, it may be that you're working together, collaborating together, and you've been working hard to achieve something. That's now you're aware that maybe you have a strong connection to someone at work. Look at this commitment. Yeah, being aware and um, you know understanding your commitments stronger. I feel especially, yeah, there's a commitment for both of you, male and female. The sacrifices you male energies have, you really have to be more committed to working on your relationships. Yeah, and if you are single and are ready to release yourself from relationships that aren't serving you, get out there and flirt because it looks like you will find some type of love who can fulfill you. So that's good to see. Let's look at your work energy, which I look at these cards, I just want to pop up here. Yeah, of course. Let me just put one more. Yes, okay. So you have your crown chakra, number 7. So, and that's what I felt like, which this card here. Yeah, look at this. You're receiving so much insight and downloads, and your crown chakra is so open. You're a visionary. You have so much insight. It's like, make sure that, you are aware of what you're seeing and envisioning, and maybe you need to write it down. But I feel there's someone of authority in number 4 again. And number 4, this may be you also starting maybe your own business at home, you being your own authority, you making a decision by the end of the month because you've listened to your crown chakra, because you opened up to your own ideas, your own visions, and you're aware now that you want to be your own authority. Again, you see this crown around you. It's like, I have to go back to these 2 cards here in the crown chakra. Look at this. It's like you're standing strong. It's like, I know what I want. I know I'm a magician. I know how magical, how strong, how powerful I am. So, no one's going to stop me now. I'm going to choose wisely. There'll be some mental conflicts because the Two of Swords is having to choose, having to make a decision, a choice about what you want to do. And you're going to have to not just use your mind, but use your chakra field systems. You allow the energy from the universe to download to you, so that you can make the right decision. I just want to pull a couple more cards here about these opening up. It's your faith, it's your belief. Yeah, something's going on with the moon's energy. That new moon is what in your ninth house, of course, opening up to your spiritual beliefs and growing, and having faith. And there's a lot of changes maybe that you're going through regarding your beliefs and faith. But it's the cycles of the moon. You've been waiting patiently. Your chakra is opening up. Your crown chakra is opening up to listen to what is being given, your insight, your intuition. Wow. And then you get that, again, that full moon at the end of the month. So these eclipses seem to be really important to listen, to open up your crown chakra, to write down what you're feeling, to understand what your visions, what you're aware of, because, yeah, it looks like something happening at the end of the month that you are going to have to be aware of, that's opening up through the cycles of the moon. Something, yeah, power, luck, authority. Someone's giving you an opportunity to grow, to expand, for you to maybe go and go on your own journey. If that's the case, you're going to be very successful. Whatever you do, there is someone who's giving you the authority, the power. You have Mars in your first house, and Mars is connected to the authority. Mars is giving you the direction to say, you have the power and authority to do what you want to do. Use that Mars energy to fulfill your dreams and goals. If that means a change, if that means you have to cut out what you're doing now to do what you want to do, you have the luck on your side. So yeah, by the end of the month, you have to make that choice. You have to make the choice about which direction you want to go. There may be an offer, and yeah, there may be some type of obstacle that you've been feeling to go on this, and that's why I feel there's something that you're going to understand it by the end of the month at this eclipse. You're going to be very aware. It may be the blockage of your family. It may be something that you're worried about leaving your family or taking your family. Something about that, leaving a family. You have been really having to clear out. That's why your chakra, there's some blockage. You really have to open up your crown chakra. You have to really meditate and contemplate on what you need to do by the end of the month here, because it is going to challenge you. It is going to challenge you to make a decision. One more card here. Yeah, but it's bringing you to the star card, communication, blessings, listening to what is you feeling within you. So that is going to be important here, Aquarius, that whatever challenges you are facing mentally, it's important that not to allow that blockage to hold you back. It's important to be clear. Your visions, your insight, everything that you need to understand is right there for you. And things will definitely get clear for you. But you will have to make a choice. It's something. It's not going to be easy. I feel because it's dealing with family and home and security, and the choice may not be easy. Like I said, I'd be leaving a committed relationship to go on your own and find new love. Um, it also could be that you have to make a decision about your workflow. Do I want to stay what I'm doing? Do I want to go and start my own business? Do I want to venture off? Do I want to be the king of keys and find my own kingdom? Those are what's going on for you. Um, but let me pull one more card here. Yeah, but you get the foundation and achievement card. Wow, another four. And this is the Four of Wands. Yeah, harmony, peace. Something connected to home. What can I say? That is the unexpected situation, but I feel it's going to be a positive one, whatever the change is for you. You've got a lot of fours here, and this is about your foundation, Uranus, and your fourth house at that full moon, October 24th. Be prepared for that, because you're going to be aware of something. Being aware of your foundation, what makes you happy, what you want to achieve in your foundation. And that's why I feel some of you may start your own business, go on your own, getting through the confusion and knowing that you're ready to begin what you love to do. This will be very artistic, very deeply within your soul of what you want to bring out. But yes, of course, Aquarius, you think way out of the box. You have such great ideas and ways to invent. And so it will be very exciting to see what is happening here. So let's just close this up here. And I wanted to give you one more card from the Enchanted Map Oracle here to give you a last message. But boy, your career's on fire. But you will. There's something about your foundation you'll have to work on. But it's very positive. So keep on moving in the direction that you know and intuitively are aware of. That's coming to you. But yeah, it's not without loss or pain, and getting through some type of change and obstacle. But at the end, if you choose wisely, you will get what you absolutely deserve. All the material and spiritual prosperity that you want. And it's only going to keep on growing in that direction. So let's pull. There we go. Oh, you get two. I was only trying to put one, but two keeps on wanting to come out. So let's see. Heal the ouch. How funny is that? I was just thinking about this card when I have this little owie on my finger. So heal the ouch. I feel like I'm getting some healing myself. But slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. So it's about you taking things slow and steady. And yeah, Saturn's in your 12th house. So, and this is the number. So Saturn's in your 12th house now, and wanting you to do things slow and steady. It's taking a long time to get to this wonderful career change for you, but it's because of all your hard work and knowing that things are coming to you through Saturn, through the 12th house. Like you're realizing your ideas and being more mature about it and more realistic about what you have to do and getting through the confusion of it all. But you're getting a lot of insight and your visions through the 12th house and being very realistic about what you're hearing and feeling and seeing from the universe. So let's read these two cards before I close up here. And where did I? Oh, here it is. Okay. The first card here, let's heal the ouch first. Number 8. Heal the ouch. Okay. And I'm going to just hold this card so you can see it for yourself. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind. As this card indicates, that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in deepening your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message would be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. And that's why I feel Saturn's in your 12th house is allowing you to be more mature. Let bygones be bygones. Someone comes back from your past, maybe someone who's older than you, someone who's more mature, that come back from your past to heal something. So look at that, but you are healing with Saturn being in your 12th house. You're realizing now that things that have happened in the past karmically, slow and steady is what you have been doing, and that's what Saturn wants you to do, is do things slow and steady. You're healing slowly but surely, and you're heading towards the direction it's taken you a while to get here, but everything's paying off now because of that. So let's read the slow and steady card. Okay, here we go. See that card? Oh, there we go. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater success. To your dreams, slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. So maybe that's the message, is you need to slow down a little bit to connect to your family and home by the end of the month here. It's definitely a time that you are healing things, moving forward, finding your own kingdom. Things are really opening you up to more success. You will be concentrating a lot in the 4th house. Like I said, there's a lot of energy with these 4s here. You got these 4, 4, 4. Let's see. So here we got all these 4s here. I wanted to see if there was any other 4s that oh yeah, authority. So look at all these 4s here. And that focus on your 4th house in Uranus on October 24th. You're going to be aware of what you want to do. But I feel it's allowing you to form more stability in your foundation. And like I said, success if you decide to do something on your own. Being your own authority is really maybe bringing you out to light here. Um, so focus on your family more, Aquarius, because you are going to be very successful. You are there. You have, let's see, I want to see what, okay, 3 major arcana cards here. Um, you have sacrificed a lot. You've looked at your life differently. You have had faith and belief in what you want to do. Never again. Saturn being in your 12th house is really giving you the faith, the belief of what you're feeling and being a lot more mature about what you're doing, and what you're receiving is like from really strong higher powers. Someone who is, just you have a lot of connections to those who are very aware of the universe, very aware of tapping into new ideas, and that's you. You have more resources coming to you, more ideas that are going to be stimulating, your chakra, your crown chakra. Is definitely so open to all these ideas, and so know that all the sacrifices with the Saturn being in 12th house is giving you these ideas, thinking out of the box, opening up to just fulfilling your own authority and finding your own kingdom here. You will find your own kingdom. You will have the authority. You will have the advancement. It's for you to take. What do you want? But yeah, you'll have to make a choice that may not be easy, but you will choose wisely. You will realize what you need to do to get over this mountain here, and you're going to stop suffering. Stop suffering because you have been working hard to create, working hard to find your own self. And if there is any type of heartache and pain, release that, because there's new love there waiting for you. And know that your foundation, this is what you want, Uranus, a firm foundation, you can have it. So that 4th house energy at the end of the month is really going to allow you to be more committed to what you really want in your family, in security, in your home. And if there's changes that you need to make, it's only for the positive. So Aquarius, I hope this helps. And if you ever need a personal reading from me to get some more insight about what is going on, please connect with me through my website, email address. All links are below. I'm also on Instant Go and Instagram. And blessings to all of you for sharing videos. It really helps me to get out the message. And thank you for all your beautiful messages and subscribing. Until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.